Okay, I was gonna do it by myself, but anyways, yeah. Welcome to the show. Let culture speak. I'm Dolly.
And I'm Jess.
Sports, celebrities, and culture trends. Our goal: educate, entertain, spark discussions. Share your thoughts with us about any of these stories that we'll be breaking down. We'll get into Culture Corner after sports news, so stick around for that. On Savage Sports for this week, Bills versus Chiefs, the fourth quarter controversy, BKFC Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship hit record attendance in Philly, Bronny the Nepotism child played against the 76ers this week. Our thoughts on that. In Culture Corner this week, updates on the Justin Baldoni Lively debacle. Then 5 university students are on trial for TikTok trend Catch a Predator. This week, big ass news, crazy news, tragic Reagan National Airport accident. We'll discuss on that in detail. What's up, Jess? What's going on?
It's raining this week. I'm cold. The weather matches the mood of the world right now.
Crazy Reagan stuff, like, it's super scary. Like, give it up to the families, bro. Like, it's sad. It's sad to know that what happened, because I hear there were like skaters, United States skaters there. Their families was there. Super tragic, but we'll get into that for sure. Yeah, let's get into it.
Turn the mic on, let the culture speak. Gossip, sports talk, 7 days a week. From the courts to the streets, headlines stay bleak. Talk shows out now, let the culture peak.
So in sports, the NFL's latest playoff drama has everyone talking, but not just about the game. A controversial fourth down spot involving Josh Allen sent shockwaves to the football world, leaving Bills fans fuming and neutral observers scratching their heads. But here's where it gets interesting. Let's check out the video first.
Reaching for it, it's as close. He's looking from the other side where the football is. Right there. Does he get enough to get?
Blake Manklete and his crew mysteriously didn't provide the customary pool report to explain their controversial calls, raising eyebrows across the league. Was it just another day at the office or something more? Bills GM General Manager Brandon Beane couldn't hold back, suggesting Allen clearly made the first down. Statement that's sure to hit his wallet when the league office reviews it. Ever wonder why some calls seem to always bounce one way? Here's what they're not telling you. The NFL's replay system still relies on human judgment in 2024-25. Shouldn't we have laser precision by now? Did you know officials' performance ratings rarely become public? What's behind that curtain? But fun fact, the Chiefs have been involved in multiple officiating controversies this season. Coincidence or a pattern? The leagues protect the quarterback. Rules have created a gray area bigger than Kansas City's playbook. But here's a wild one. The NFL doesn't require officials to explain controversial calls to the media. What happened to transparency? Yeah. What do you think, Jess, on that before I get?
I want to say it was this past preseason. They were using the software and the balls about spotting the first down. So I guess they were testing that out, and it obviously didn't go live yet. But honestly, I feel until otherwise, them still using the human eye to spot the ball till this day in 2025 is because they want to control the narrative of the games. They still want to control the outcomes of the games. And I don't care what anyone says. Before the season starts, the league knows who they want to go to the Super Bowl. And
Clearly.
it's just that. It doesn't matter how good. Some of these teams are just too good in the before the playoffs. And I know they say the playoffs are different, and I know they say you're dealing with a whole different type of animal. The Lions, they're and then the Bills, and then the Chiefs. Just to me, this season have been saved too many games by the referees, and you can even see some of their fans saying so. The excitement is not there for them. It's because it just too many close games and of a referee calling the game for it to go their way. That's happened so many times this season. It's like it just seems so manufactured.
Even in that video, like, he clearly made the first down and the referee moved it behind the first down. Just multiple times he made the first down, but they just kept calling it, saying no, incomplete. or, turnover type of shit. Like, what the fuck, dude? And you can't unsee that. And yeah, now they're under investigation. There's misinformation going around saying the referees were suspended, but that's totally not true. But they are being investigated, and that's because of the Bills fans and the fans in general. We're calling it out. Like, what the fuck? People lost money on it. Vegas clearly has their hands in it, so they're just gonna, okay, we're just gonna usher this through because millions of dollars is on the line, especially with Taylor Swift being there. This is gonna be a historic win, 3-peat. Like, Jesus Christ, there's so much into it that you just can't unsee it, and people see it.
Absolutely. I just think it's a bunch of bullshit, honestly. Only Jalen Hurts can save us now. Like, cause like I don't know, dude. You can't beat the team and the refs. And it was so, I don't know. Like, at least be better at hiding it, but I feel like it was just so blatant this season for them. Like, for your own fans to kind of call it out a bit was like, it's like, okay, come on, let's be for real. And he clearly got that first down. Like, come on, let's be for real. Like, you've seen him pass.
Plan, rigged, that Vegas had their hands. The refs' ass and favor the Chiefs for a chance for a 3-peat. Profit and Taylor Swift's notoriety again last year. $313 million in revenue off merch and record viewership, or a bug in the NFL's programming. Okay. Yeah. First place, the ball behind, and then twice didn't call a first down. This is not looking good. Wow. Boycott Super Bowl is trending right now. People see it for what it is. Yeah, you can't do it. People are gonna be called out.
They're not gonna stand on it though. I don't think so. You want to know, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why people are not gonna stand on it. Because even though they've made it that far, you still have the hoping that the Eagles will beat them in the end, and that's exactly why everybody's gonna still watch, because they're still gonna have the numbers. They're still gonna watch. I'm telling you.
Saquon Barkley, bruh, run him down. Everyone's hoping for Saquon Barkley to get a ring, bro. Like, they're really hoping. Like, he's really good this season. We reported on it.
That's what everybody's,
yeah.
That's what everybody hoping for, man. I know the Giants fans are sick, but also, I know Giants fans are sick about it, but I know they're also happy for Saquon at the end of the day. He got his contract and he's doing really good. Like, if you're just a fan of him in general, I know you have to be happy to see him thriving, because he is killing it. He is killing it.
I don't know. We don't want to see another Chiefs win. It's an old script that should be thrown out. And I'm telling you right now, if they do win, they ain't going to win for a very long time. Okay. They're going to switch up the script. It's for another team. Hopefully, Raiders, Pete Carroll. Jazz, you were even here, man. So tell me about Pete Carroll. What's going on?
So for, everybody's excited about Pete Carroll. They're actually, I don't know, they look like they're doing it the right way this time, looking for coaches and coordinators. They are retaining Patrick Graham. Yeah, but they're retaining him. They're also retaining their defensive line coach, their special teams coordinator. That's gonna bother me. Yeah, Patrick Graham, that is his name. And then they're gonna retain Rob Leonard as the defensive line coach, and they're also adding a run game coordinator to his responsibilities. So and that has big implications for the Raiders superstar Max Crosby. I know there's been rumbles about trading rumors and stuff, and him, wanting to know the plan moving forward. And I know, he doesn't like all the coaching turnover, but Pete Carroll is the guy. If you're going to stick something out, Pete Carroll, I feel like, especially for the defensive guys, you've seen how the Seahawks were when they had the Legion of Boom. They were Richard Sherman and all them era. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Max Crosby gets to keep his defensive coach under Pete Carroll, gets to keep his defensive line coach under Pete Carroll. That, to me, has big implications. I would not worry, fellow Raider fans, about Max Crosby getting traded. I think they're going to get a contract done. They're going to give him his guaranteed money and an extension, and they're going to do this thing the right way. I have to give it to them. Tom Brady putting his fingers in this time. It looks like they're doing it different this time, and I know, say it every year, this is our year. I wouldn't even say it that right now, but I will say that they are heading in the right direction. They're doing it differently, and you can tell already. So let's see what they're doing their due diligence this time around. So let's see what comes from it. Let's see how that draft goes.
Oh yeah, number 6, pick 6.
Yeah, pick 6. And also a lot of rumblings about Russell Wilson coming through. So
fuck, that's a big contract right there.
I don't know. I wouldn't even say it's a big contract. I think he'd probably take another vet minimum because he knows what he is at this point. He's a bridge quarterback. He's not as young as he was once before, and he knows that all these teams are looking for young quarterbacks, are looking to draft young quarterbacks. He may just be a bridge if he does come on. I'm not saying he does, but if he does end up coming on, he would be nothing but a bridge for a rookie quarterback. Maybe they want to draft later on in the draft as opposed to the first round, because from this Senior Bowl this past week, it's not,
So not a starter, but like second string, maybe.
yeah, maybe somebody that can sit and watch. But from what I heard from the Senior Bowl, this isn't looking like the best year to draft quarterbacks or get a starter out of the draft.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. We'll see where that leads to. But yeah, they're doing it the right way. They may take a chance on the best player available, and Russell Wilson, as you can see with the Steelers, will get you to the playoffs. I don't know, maybe him being reunited with Pete Carroll could get you a Super Bowl, but he's capable of getting you at least to the playoffs. So
yeah, and I said that last week. Like he's been doing good. Seen him with the Seahawks, so let that rub off. But okay, leave your comments on that, guys. Like share your thoughts. What's your thoughts on, especially with the Chiefs, that controversial 4th down? People are pissed off. And you see there's investigations going on right now. So share your thoughts. We don't want the Chiefs to win again. Fucking annoying because the people, their fans
I'm not
don't
even
see it.
I'm not even saying that I don't want them to win. If like in the previous seasons, they ate that up. The Chiefs, they deserved those previous seasons, but this season, I'm like, dude, too many calls have determined the game for them to win. Like, I don't want to see them win like that. Like, hell no. But them previous Super Bowls that they made it to and win to and all that stuff, they got that. They got that because they was a powerhouse. You could not stop them. But this season, I don't know. They got one too many saves, in my opinion. One too many calls that swung the game in a big way. I don't know about that. I don't know about that part. Like, I'll give props where props are due, but this season it seemed a little funky.
I'm gonna call it, bro. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce finna break up. Watch.
You think
That's
so?
it. I'm done. Because there was before there was like a contract shit. I don't know if that's totally true, but there was a contract that was leaked about their whole relationship last year. But that's it on it. Leave your comments on that, guys, and we're gonna move on. This next one, the combat sport just witnessed a seismic shift in Philadelphia. BKFC's Knuckle Mania 5 shattered records with an unprecedented 1,700 800 attendance ongoing both UFC and boxing events in modern Philly history. But here's the kicker. Is this just a one-off success, or are we watching the rise of combat sports' new heavyweight? BKFC's historic growth shows no signs of slowing, with projections indicating a stunning 200% increase in 2025. Even more intriguing, the promotion just announced a massive 25 million tournament, opening doors fighters from any promotion. Wonder what Dana White thinks about that. Top fighters of Knucklemania 4 earned $600,000 flat. Yo, Jess, we've been talking about this, that they're being underpaid, and the fact that champion Uzma is actually probably looking into bare knuckle mania because they're getting paid. Yo, 600,000 flat fee. That's a lot of money. But BKFC secured a 3-year media deal with DAZN. Promotion has raised 9.6 million in funding. The roster now includes multiple former UFC champions. Bare knuckle fighting is now sanctioned in over 30 states. Conor McGregor was caught on there too. But yeah, bare knuckle, yo. Like gloves off, all is on the line right now. Your knuckles, everything is just all out, and women are in it. It is just crazy. But I think it's just another form of fighting that is building up. UFC, WWE. There's this. It's crazy. There's this actually medieval fighting cage where they're all dressed up in medieval and they're using real fucking weapons, yo. There's legit. I think it's in Europe though.
Oh, shit.
Crazy. Yeah. I got to show you. We'll probably do a whole thing about that next week, but it's crazy. But it's good, you know. Let's be real. BKFC just about getting lucky here. They're disrupting the combat sports market with a simple formula: higher fighter pay, raw action, and surprisingly sophisticated production, which I don't know, maybe Dana White has his hands in that too, especially building up UFC to where it is now, making it super profitable for fighters
Yeah,
considering the
absolutely.
switch. Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, no, yeah, what you were saying, absolutely. And also, fighters are going to go where the money is.
It's not a sideline gig anymore, especially with that many people wanting to watch it. For damn sure, Chris is gonna get into it, and he probably has his eyes on a couple fighters. Notice how many ex UFC stars suddenly find their way to BKFC's door, because what just said, they're getting paid more, 600,000 flat. That just pays for everything, and just the raw feeling of your knuckles feeling into the face of your opponent, bro, and the risk of fucking breaking your hands and just all out, bro. Probably won't
Yeah, you
watch
don't
it.
got to worry about no rigged gloves over here.
Hell no. Revolution isn't just being televised; it's being streamed on DAZN. There's your promotion, bro.
This is like what rugby is to football.
Dude, fuck, those guys are freaking huge, bro, and they move
Hell
fast
yeah.
too, man. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
But share your thoughts on that story, just a quick story. But after this last story, we'll get into Culture Corner for this week. Again, 5 students are on trial for a TikTok trend. Tragic accident at Reagan National Airport. Rest in peace. Give it up for the families, man. Prayers. And the Baldoni Lively update. I've been super intrigued about that. Oh my god. It's so crazy. Have you been following up on it?
I've heard a few things here and there, and kind of, Lively. The more that they've been going about it, lively has been getting exposed more and more as each day goes by. So,
Yeah.
and I know Ryan Reynolds he got to be pissed. She may not have been as
Mm.
truthful as he thought she was.
We'll get into it, Jess, because I got the T on it for sure. Okay, let's move on. Talk about a reality check for young nepotism. The Lakers' father-son experience just hit a brick wall, harder than a rookie's first playoff game. Bronny James went from dropping a G League career high 31 point with the South Bay Lakers to putting up a goose egg against the 76ers. We're talking 0 for 5 from the field, 3 turnovers, and getting absolutely cooked by Tyrese Maxey in 15 minutes of play that felt longer than a DMV visit. But here's where it gets spicy. Stephen A. Smith is literally pleading with LeBron as a father to stop this. Charles Barkley been dropping truth bombs saying Bronny should have been in the G League all along. Lakers coach JJ Redick basically admitted to throwing the kid to the wolves while Papa James is playing it cool, talking about getting more comfortable. Meanwhile, in the G League, Bronny's been averaging 23 points and shooting 45.8% from 3. So what gives? Are we watching a classic case of too much too soon, or is it just the price of wearing that purple and gold with James on your back? But
Could be the pressure.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll get to the facts after. Share your thoughts.
It could be the pressure, being out there on the big stage. But Tyrese Maxey is good though too. That man, I don't remember how many points he put up, but in 10 minutes, that was
Look that
so
up.
bad. That was so bad. It was so bad. and I also hope that moving forward it doesn't kill Bronny's confidence, because I know that got to make you feel like, dang.
But
Maybe
he's committed.
Hopefully
He's
he's not.
committed to the. Fucking. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, bro.
I don't want to step on your toes right there.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
But he's committed to the G League for sure. But he's clearly thriving while giving him real NBA minute. Not these let's throw him in when we're desperate appearances. You can't expect a seedling to grow if you don't keep transplanting it back and forth between soil pots, you know what I mean? But the talent's there.
Yeah, absolutely.
The talent's there.
Yeah, I just think that it was a situation where somebody got hurt and they threw him in there, and because I know that game, Anthony Davis went down that game, like early in that game. So I just feel like it wasn't supposed to go like that, and like the coach said, he threw him to the wolves. He threw him to the fire.
But he actually played more minutes in practice with the Lakers starters than in actual games. His defensive rating in the G League
Go ahead.
is actually top 5 among rookies. He's been working with Phil Handy, the same skills coach who helped Kobe, which is fucking awesome, get him to his top game. The Lakers development staff wanted him in the G League full time initially. You got to keep testing him, let him know like this isn't the G League, bro. This is where you want to be up to, and this is his first year. So, and again, he doesn't give a fuck. We talked about this. He's actually shooting better from 3 in practice. This is what they're saying. He's actually shooting better from 3 in practice than his dad did as a rookie. That's what they're reporting. I don't know if that's totally true, but hey, this is first year. And he don't give a fuck. He'll build up to be a serious prospect.
All right. Improvement. The improvement is happening. So, and that's all that matters. As long as you're improving every day, hey, do what you got to do.
And in the NBA, fresh new players for the next generation is always cycling. So James' name or not, this is what it is. We had our Kobe or Michael Jordans or Steph Curry. Steph Curry is just not at his A game like before. But he's still there. It's just not at the level he was when he was winning those fucking NBA finals stuff. Any final thoughts on that, Jess?
Yeah, the Warriors, they need to just make sure they keep building up that team or getting ready for the future, because I think this season really is a reality check for them. Is Steph Curry is not going to always be there. And he's been there for a long time.
He's doing other things, commercials. He's getting paid other source of income. So he's not going to do this forever. Again, there's a certain age, well, except for Bronny, Jesus Christ. There's a certain age where you're at your top game and you're considered old in those sport leagues types, like we were talking about with what's her name, Simone Biles. There you go.
Yeah.
So this is all interconnected conversation. But, okay, leave your thoughts on that though, guys. Share your thoughts. What do you think about Bronny? I know past videos we talked about Bronny and it got views. Share your thoughts so we could read them at the end of every show. But let's move on. In a disturbing twist on vigilante justice, the 5 Assumption, literally that's their name, Assumption University students are facing serious legal consequences after a TikTok-inspired catch a predator stunt horribly wrong. The plot began when Bernard used her Tinder profile to lure a 22-year-old active duty service member to campus who was only in town for his grandmother's funeral and just wanted to be around people that were happy. On this one, they lured saying that she was a 17-year-old. And that's the thing about it. Like in these different states, there is an age of consent. It's crazy. 15, 14 years old, even 12 fucking years old. There's a consent in these states that people aren't looking up. And the cops didn't see any evidence of it really being foul play in any way. But what started in the basement lounge quickly turned chaos when a group of people came out of nowhere, ambushing the man while calling him a pedophile, falsely accusing him of seeking underage girls. The victim was chased by roughly 25 students to his car, where he was punched and had his door slammed on him before escaping. Campus surveillance, which I don't have, footage revealed the students gleefully recording the entire incident, laughing and high-fiving while their target fled in terror. The aftermath was equally disturbing. Bernard filed a false police report claiming the man came uninvited, while Randall, this guy, later admitted to police that the group was inspired by TikTok trends, but this got out of hand and went bad. Police found zero evidence, again, predator behavior, just a deliberate plot that's now landed these 5 students with conspiracy and kidnapping charges. What's your opening thoughts on that? It's getting out of hand.
Stop following these TikTok trends. Like, come on, guys. Let's be smart. Like, what are you doing? Like, I understand trying to catch predators and stuff like that, but
and it's risen 300% since 2020. I think ever since the Akon. You saw the Akon one?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god! They try to get me locked up. That song, what they played it against the the predator they caught. Bro, false accusations can result in lifelong consequences. Amateur sting operations are illegal in most states. Recording assaults can lead to additional criminal crimes. How the fuck are you not thinking about that type of shit when you do that? Like literally, you're recording your assault and battery on video. Oh my god. Military personnel targeting can result in federal investigation. But let's cut through the nonsense, okay? Playing amateur detective isn't just dangerous, it's criminally stupid. These students weren't protecting anyone. They were creating content at the expense of someone's dignity and safety. The real conspiracy here, how social media platforms profit from encouraging increasingly dangerous trends while washing their hands of responsibility. I get it. Okay. I understand you want to expose these people that you weeks and weeks that you're just trying to get them, and then okay, great, take a video, but don't go out punching motherfuckers for something you think, I don't know. That's the tough thing because it's all over the internet. I see it a lot. People literally getting beat up. Leave it to the cops. You did your job. You found the predator. Give the evidence to the cops and let them handle it from there. And yeah, I don't know.
Basically, I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, like I said, I get not wanting to sit by and let things happen when you know things are out there happening, but
Yeah.
not like that. Like, I don't know. Like, you gotta be smart about it. Like, you can't just be out here just doing whatever. Like, this is not a TV show. This is
No.
not a movie. This is real life. Like, there's rules, there's laws, there's regulations, there's things in place that protect people. Like,
Exactly. It's just stupidity.
and now
But
y'all have possibly ruined y'all lives.
these kids, and they're all white, man. They probably got the black guy into it.
Man, I'm
Oh
like,
man,
dude,
that's fucked.
y'all got to do better.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, you haven't seen any other videos like out there showing like they're literally beating the shit out of people because they lure them in, and I don't know, they have the urge to just beat the crap out of them. Like this recent one, an older man, confused as hell. He's old, dude. They rocked his fucking mind, bro. Just like, oh my god. And he was confused. He's like, call the cops and shit. And they recorded that whole thing. It's just out of hand.
Yeah, no, honestly, dude, I have just been watching my favorite streamer play freaking college football. You said who?
Kai Cenat?
No, hell no.
Oh, I mean, it's like one of the biggest right
no,
now.
I don't watch Carson. He's a smaller streamer.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's cool. His stream is cool. So that's kind of what I've been doing. That's why I haven't been seeing all these videos. Honestly, whenever I'm on social media, I'm really just watching one stream, and that's about it. I really don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Twitch? We're here too. Welcome to the show. Leave your thoughts on that. Oh, it's just crazy. But the hunger of viral fame is creating a generation of amateur vigilantes who care more about likes than lives. The solution isn't in your phone's camera, it's in local police. Grow the fuck up, people. God damn, man. I'm so glad we didn't have social media at that time, bro. We would have been doing some crazy shit.
I mean, we did have it. It just wasn't a big deal.
True.
It wasn't big yet. It was like everything was like just really getting off the ground, and we were still mingling in person at this time. We were still
YouTube was big.
social
Yeah, YouTube
and
was
went
big.
outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, YouTube was big, but I feel like people made YouTube videos and stuff like that. But I feel like YouTube was more so big back then for like music videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like music and stuff. But like yeah, it was just getting started for us when we were teenagers, so I think we got lucky and missed it. I'm glad I
And we
missed it at least. Shit.
and we
That's
understand the
crazy.
consequences. We've been through things, okay? We've been around. We've seen some things, heard some things. We've just been around, yo.
Mhm.
Share your thoughts on that, guys. Very upsetting. Kids getting out of hands, beating the shit out of people, laughing, like it says, laughing, chuckling, whatever, while recording the whole thing. There's real people doing the job. People, leave it to them. Okay, they're not out beating people out. They're actually really stacking evidence against these real predators. And let me end this on this note. There's real predators in politicians, real world leaders. There's a whole network that not a lot of people know about. And yeah, get the small guy, but really get those big people. Okay, get those big people that are getting away with a lot of things, and especially fucking kids. That's my trigger point, yo. I don't know if that's your trigger point, Jess, but that's my trigger point. If you hurt a fucking kid, it breaks my heart, man. I have kids. I love my kids. I care for all kids. Okay? They're the most innocent in this world. If you're taking advantage, bro, go to hell, man. That's my trigger point, really. And out of everything I would see on the news, messing with kids is my trigger point. I just cannot handle that. It's crazy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100% agree.
Share your thoughts on that. Disturbing video. Disturbing story. Okay, let's move on. Update to the Hollywood Drama Factory is working overtime with Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively saga. A 400 million legal showdown that's reading like a Netflix series pitch. Here's the tea. Baldoni drops a 2 a.m. voice message that's either a smoking gun or a career suicide, depending on who you ask. While Blake's got her own dragons and Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift backing her corner. Before we play the video, I want to give some background behind it. So Baldoni, Lively invited Baldoni to their house, their mansion, and pitched a rewrite of the rooftop. If you've seen the movie, the rooftop scene, they pitched it. They had Ryan Reynolds there and Taylor Swift to kind of like coerce them to change the scene, you know. And he just felt super fucking uncomfortable at that point. It's like I never been yelled at like that by Ryan Reynolds. He felt super uncomfortable. It was not needed, type of thing. But and then there was messages between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni that night. Was like, yeah, she felt like, in the industry that she's been treated that way, playing the victim. And he basically said sorry, and we're gonna get into that 2 a.m. voicemail
Hey, Blake.
message.
It is 2 in the morning. Hopefully this does not wake you up. Whew. Wow. There's so much I want to say to you, and I hope that we can FaceTime or see each other in person soon and get to talk more. But I'm just going to send you a few thoughts, and hopefully it's not going to be more than a few minutes. But that I don't have the best track record. I don't think either one of us have the best track record for our voice memos. I want to start with an apology. Man, reading the second part of your message, my heart sank, and I'm really sorry. I for sure fell short, and you worked really hard on that, and the way you framed it, and how that made you feel. I just want to say thank you for sharing that with me. That takes a lot of trust and vulnerability, and I feel really grateful that you feel safe enough to tell me that that's how you feel and share that with me. And I'm really sorry. I fucked up. That is a fail on my part. One thing you should know about me is I will admit and apologize when I fail. I am far from perfect. I'm a very flawed man, as my wife will attest. And and I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna say the wrong thing. I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth. I'm gonna piss you off probably, but I will always apologize and find my way back to center. That is one thing I can assure you of. And I'm sorry I made you feel that way. That must have felt terrible. And I will for sure do better. That was not my best weekend, and I should have given it more time. And damn right, you got great friends if that's how you felt and they knew that. And fuck, you should all have friends like that. Aside from the fact that they're two of the most creative people on the planet, the three of you guys together is unbelievable. Talk about energy and just a force, all three of you. But I just wanted you to know that I didn't need that, because it's really good and it's gonna make the movie sing like you said, and I'm excited to go through the whole movie with you. I'm just excited to spend time with you. I'm excited to be in your sphere and your presence, and for us to share creative juices together, although that sounds terrible. I think you and I have been trying to build a relationship.
But even like comedian Heather McDonald shows a wrench in the narrative, throws a wrench in the narrative, suggesting Reynolds might be the real puppet master, potentially triggered by some flirty text between the co-star. On that note, like, yeah, it just seems like Ryan Reynolds was having, insecurity. It's a fucking movie, yo. And I guess they got too close, and now he was trying to buy him out of his deal, because he owns the rights to the book, which turned into a movie by the author. And I think Ryan Reynolds allegedly offered her, the author, for like $5 million, because there's going to be a sequel to it, and like everything's coming out now, full transparency mode, threatening to launch a tell-all website, while Team Blake Reynolds is desperately trying to shut him up with a gag order. The kicker, their move, "It ends with us," is getting more buzz from the legal circus than any marketing campaign dream of. Coincidence? Maybe. But like, think about it. It's perfectly timed scandal, conveniently leaked messages, and a 400 million lawsuit that's keeping everyone on the edge of their seats. It keeps me on the edge of my seat. Like, I want to know more. Like, what the fuck is going on? The real question isn't whether there's more to this story. It's whether we're watching Hollywood's most expensive PR stunt or its messiest workplace drama. Either way, these legal documents are serving better monologues than their actual movie probably will. But yeah, it's just crazy. More on it. Taylor Swift, again, been following up on it. She has her hands in it, probably getting the composer she didn't like fired. They just got their hands all over it with Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, and Taylor Swift. And now they're all in the legal battle, yo. 400 million. Lay it out on all on the table. Just lay it out. And that's not till like 2026 is the court date is set. What's your thoughts on that before I get into these facts?
My thoughts are exactly what you just said. I think it's a PR stunt for sure. The thing is not until 2026, just enough time for the movie to come out and everybody be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna just drop this. I think that we're gonna settle out of court and this and that, and
Ah.
there's so much going on in the world right now." They were like, "Well, we got to put this in the news so we can really garner some attention. We got to really bring the people in for this." You know what I mean? Especially if there's going to be a second one. They're like, if we can garner all this attention from this, get, the movie actually be good, we're set for the second one.
It was a good movie, though. Similar PR stunts historically boosted box office numbers up to like 40%. Both stars have previous experience with viral marketing campaigns. The movie's budget is reportedly less than the lawsuit amount. This isn't the first time Reynolds has been involved in creative control disputes. Again, his hands was all in it. There was some jealousy. The guy's fucking older than her, like 11 years older than her. It's weird. It's weird, but it's super fucking interesting because it's like it's breaking the whole industry wide open of these things that happen behind the scenes and things that we don't know about, but finally there's a legal battle. But the the original book author's silence throughout this drama speaks volumes. I think she deleted her account after all this, and she's being reeled into the whole thing too, because like there's a morality clause in contracts where if you do anything bad about the brand, you're out of the contract. You lose rights, and one of the morality was sexual abuse towards whatever, all this thing with Blake Lively bringing it up, saying there's sexual abuse. Potentially get that shit out and give the movie rights to Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively because they want control of it. Clearly, they want the sequel. They want to take control of it.
Sounds sticky.
It is. So when you say Ryan Reynolds, what you said before, but like he has more to do with it than what people think.
Yeah, sound like money to me.
And just total control, A-list, Taylor Swift in it. Sounds like rich people problems. But I'm here for it, man. It's fucking crazy. But that's there's a lot. Leave your comments. Did I miss anything? Leave your thoughts. Just share it with us. Leave your comments below. Yeah, appreciate it. Any last thoughts on that, Jess?
No, that's it.
Okay. After this last story, we'll react on viral views. Detroit rapper was sued Lyft. We'll give our thoughts on that. Jess, you heard about that one?
No, I haven't actually.
I didn't know you were going to be here.
I know. Motherfucker.
Yeah, I knew you were going to be here. I just don't. I didn't know what happened last week. Anyway, I didn't want to talk about it. What the fuck? In a chilling twist.
Dude. Oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, dude, I told you I was at my mom's place last week. I told you that, bro. And then I don't know, I guess time got away from me, but I usually rely on you to be like, all right, we're hopping on at 8. And then that never came. And then by the time I was like, damn, it's kind of late. And I looked, I go on YouTube, and your ass is doing the motherfucking shit. I was like, bitch. I was like, what the fuck? But at the end of the day, honestly though, because I was supposed to do that thing with you at 8 anyway, and I wasn't even. We were still out anyway, so it just didn't even work out anyway. So you did what you had to do, but still, I was a little salty because I wanted to break the news about the Raiders, but it's good. That's my fault. I just been scatterbrained. I've been letting things like really slip my mind. So I was like, hey, you got to do what you got to do. The show must go on. The people are waiting to hear.
I even remember like some days you won't, some days you will, and I'm not gonna force you to do it every fucking week. Like if you feel like you don't want to, that's okay. This shit's open for you to come on anytime. We're gonna continue to keep doing this. Let's get to episode 100. But bro, I keep forgetting, bro. We have a fucking podcast. Go search that shit up. We're on podcast, so you could take us on the go. I keep fucking forgetting. New on Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, Facebook. Yeah. Follow the pages. Help us grow those pages. Yeah, we'll be here for a very long time. But anyways, let's move on to tragic story. But in a chilling twist of technological irony, just months from October, Lockheed Martin unveiled their groundbreaking autonomous remote control Black Hawk helicopter system, a devastating mid-air collision between this one's a manned Black Hawk and American Airlines flight 5342, claimed 67 lives. Yeah, it's just sad. But over the Potomac River. Let's just check out that video real quick. Tragedy struck particularly hard in the figure skating community, with 14 promising athletes, including social media sensations, the ice skating sisters, Everly 14, and Aladia Livingston 11. Damn, that's super young, dude. Among the victims, could this tragedy have been prevented with autonomous technology? Here's the timeline: 8:48 p.m. Initial collision occurs over the Potomac. 8:53 p.m. DC police receive first emergency calls. 8:58 p.m. First responders arrive at the scene. 9:09 DC fire and EMS confirm aircraft down. 9:12 p.m. Reagan National Airport suspends operations. Oh my god. Notable casualties include former Russian world champion Vadim Navmov and Evgenia Shishkova. 6 members of the Skating Club of Boston, and American Airlines captain Jonathan Campos, an Embry-Riddle graduate. The commercial flight carries 64 people, 60 passengers, 4 crew, while 3 Army personnel were aboard the Black Hawk. We do have reports of the third person. Her name was Captain Rebecca Lombach, 28, from Durham, North Carolina. They didn't want to bring that out because they wanted to let the victims' families know what was going on and who survived or not. But there's no survivors. That's the latest report on it. There's no survivors. It's sad, man. Super, super sad. Any thoughts on that? Just
No, man, just a tragic.
unexpected.
Yeah, like damn, like how?
It's Yeah. But the helicopter was returning from a doomsday training at the time. Weather conditions were unusually clear for January. Both aircraft had passed safely inspections within 48 hours. The collision occurred in a newly established flight corridor. Similar near miss was reported in the same area last month. Uh, Staffing at Reagan Washington National Airport air control tower was not normal. Reports that there was just one guy, overseeing helicopters and airplanes. That's from the FAA. But my
Yeah,
take,
FAA
yeah,
understaffed as fuck right now.
the timing of this tragedy alongside Lockheed Matrix system reveal raises uncomfortable questions. Like were they in control of the helicopter? I don't know, because of this autonomous stuff. Like I'm just speculating here. Like, did they lose control of it and just ran right straight into? I don't know. You know, while the system promises autonomous operation from 300 miles away, you can control a Black Hawk with Lockheed Martin. Imagine it if both aircraft have been equipped with such collision avoidance technology, and it's gonna be up to that. You see AI now just dipping into everything, technological speaking. This is just gonna be pushed further to that. Fuck, it's just so much. Like thinking about those families, the tragedy they're facing right now. The military's gradual shift toward autonomous systems might accelerate now. Yeah. Though some whisper about the convenient timing, but here's the real question. Conspiracy of it got me thinking the manifest. Who else was on that plane? There was a civil rights lawyer. She was fighting for a lot of good things. That's probably it. One of them, the thing she was fighting for was to ban masks for kids. That was one of it. But to prevent human error, are we ready to trust machines with our skies completely? The answer might be flying right over our heads, literally, with AI. And Larry Ellison's talked about this last week. Talked about police drones, keeping an eye with everyone. With that 500 million AI push, with a huge database in Texas. Go look at that story. I did it last week, but yeah, we're moving to that. This is the new era of AI.
Yes, it is. But yeah. Also, a little bit to what you just said, though. That also kind of always creeps into your mind just with how the United States does things and takes care of things. Like who was on that plane?
Right. And like fucking out. Did you hear about like yesterday? I think so. There was another airplane in Philadelphia. That shit looks
Yeah.
suspicious too.
There's actually been a couple of crashes. I've seen a few posted on social media. It's actually been, I think I've seen about a total of because I think one crashed into like some apartments, didn't it? Or
Oh
one
my
crashed
god.
into a mall. One just crashed into a mall. One crashed into a field. And this was like in the span of like the last 2 days.
72 hours? Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on, yo?
Yeah, that just happened. So it's been a few since that one.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but
Yeah, we could speculate. It's crazy. Moving to shift to autonomous, man. Who says that these airplanes can't fly themselves anymore? Especially with AI. Hello, AI. People got to get on the program, man. AI is here to stay. Okay. Rest in peace to those families and safe travels, everyone, because damn, you never know. You really never know. So we're gonna get into viral views. There's her name's Dank D Moss, okay, and she sued Lyft because and this week that this video went viral. This is Dank Moss. She sued because the Lyft driver wouldn't want her to get in the vehicle.
My car is
Here it is.
small.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe it. So, I'm sorry.
What am I doing with my money?
I'm gonna cancel it. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car? So I gotta order another lift.
Yeah. And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Oh my god. But yeah, she sued Lyft, yo. Man, the comments are so fucked up, bro. I don't even want to show the comments, bro. But whose side were you on? Were you on with the Lyft driver or her? That's literally the question of the week. Off of this viral video.
okay. I would just say this. You gotta look at it this way. Cars, a 5-seater car is built to have, they keep in mind that there could be up to 5 people in the car.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it would have just been him and her, I think it would have been fine. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was a little bit of an overreaction from the guy, but
Yeah.
like, I guess maybe I could understand more so if it was like he was about to get like a car full of people. It's just, just him and her in there. I think it would have been okay. I think it would have been fine. So
I don't know. A lot of people are on his side saying, it is his car.
that is not the only reason why they on his side. America is fat phobic. That woman was America is fat phobic and let's be real, also racist. She was a bigger woman that was black.
Mm-hmm.
That already was the two things against her. She was a bigger woman that was black.
Yeah.
Of course they were gonna be on his side. You know what I mean? Them two things alone, they was gonna pick his side. So I'm already knowing what them comments is looking like. But more than anything in the world, America, not even America, everybody they are discriminatory towards bigger people. And that's just what it is. That's how it's been. That's what it is. They don't feel like bigger people should invade other people's spaces or exist. They should just be locked away in the homes and never be shown to the public eye. So
Yeah, she did. I
yeah,
forgot that she made a response to all the backlash and stuff. Basically, what you're saying, but she doesn't care. This is her life. She's part of a community. I think she was just really more upset because of what people were saying about her and her weight too. But like, it's a wake up call for a lot of people too. You're put into a society where it's looked down upon. Okay, in America, almost like only in America that we have what 40% that are that big, that obese, and she this should be a learning curve, I guess, for her too. Like, not everyone's gonna agree with you on how you live, and not everything in this society is gonna cater to you. You know what I mean? Like, in a way, it's a wake up call for her too. I'm sorry, but she is a rapper, so it's gonna get her a lot of attention. I think she should really just rap about this type of stuff to garner more attention. But all in all, I don't know.
yeah, absolutely. Like when you get to a certain size, you do have to keep that in mind going forward. That not everything is going to be catered to you. Actually, a lot of things will not be catered to you. And you have to be a bigger person, you have to have thick skin, honestly, and you just got to know that it's going to be an uphill battle
Yeah,
for a lot of things you do. And if you're okay with that, then fight your battles, but it's just the kind of the world that we live in. That's just kind of how it
yeah,
is. So,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure there were some nasty comments, but at the end of the
Fucking
day,
crazy comments.
Lyft and Uber, they're like, they hire people that can be independent and make these decisions. That man still, at the end of the day, no matter what, that man still had every right to say, no, you can't get in my car.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
it's not a public service. So, he had the right, he still at the end of the day had the right to tell her she can't get in, whatever the reason may be.
hmm,
And that's just kind of how it is. I mean, it's unfortunate. I feel for the girl. But
do you think she has a case,
at the
a
end of the
lawsuit?
day,
Actually, let me look that shit up.
mm, I don't know. It depends on what the circumstances are, because I don't know if they can necessarily sue the platform.
Hmm.
I feel, because I'm like, how y'all going? I don't know if they can necessarily hold them accountable for. Like, is there a training manual that these employees have to go through when they get hired by Lyft? I don't think so. Like, are there training videos that you have to watch to be a Lyft driver?
No,
Like, those are the things that I kind of think about. Like,
no.
because you know how you get hired at a regular job and there's trainings and videos that you have to get signed off on, and the company has to sign off on and says, yes, we've trained our employees in this section, this section, this section, this section, to be held liable. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So I don't know. Like, I'll be interested to see where that goes.
I think the hiring standards is
I,
very thin. Like, probably more of criminal record type of thing, but there's
yeah, I want to say that they just be like, do you got a car that fits the criteria?
mm,
Are you a criminal? How many points do you have on your license? Like, I feel like it's like questions like that, and then you're a Lyft driver. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I don't know.
and
We would have to, like, maybe we can, hopefully somebody leaves a comment that is a Lyft driver and let us know, or Uber driver, and let us know what is the criteria of getting hired by those companies.
right. But it's not even like just that. Like, and you said, and she's a woman too, and women, they are not safe in these Lyft and Uber shit that we don't even hear about on the daily, but they are going through some things, bro. Like, this
Hmm.
garnered, viral because of, I don't know, but there's more of a bigger message than just because of this that went viral, you know, for women in general. That's what I'm trying to say. That women are being attacked.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. At least the guys, I will say, at least the guy was respectful.
Yeah.
He didn't, like, get out of hand and out of pocket and disrespectful with it. Like, he just simply was like, hey, You're not gonna. He just, in his opinion, didn't think she would
Yeah.
fit in his car or be comfortable or didn't have enough space or whatever he was thinking. But at least he wasn't like an asshole about
Or just
it.
like drove away and
I'll
canceled
at
it.
least give him that.
We're like, yeah,
Yeah, because he could have did that too.
that's
So
true. That's the end of the show, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Stay current on the latest sports, celebrity, and culture news. Hit that like button, share this video with a friend, and follow the channel. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video. We're dropping fresh content every week. Any comments? Closing thoughts. Any closing thoughts on anything, Jess? Anything in the world?
like I said, prayers up to those families that were affected by that crash. Bronny James, keep your head up. You know, things are only going to get better for you.
Yeah.
Stay tuned on the Blake Lively and Baldoni case.
Right.
Yeah, let's see what happens next week after that Super Bowl. Hopefully,
Yeah, I'm throwing a get
there ain't
together
no
hosting.
3P. No
Jess, you better
3P.
be
No
there.
3. We can all gather and pray on the Kansas City Chiefs' downfall.
Right. Hey, man, bets all. Wait, bro. Let's look at the poly market. You want to see it?
Yeah, let me see. Make me mad.
So 52% the Chiefs.
You know, it's actually not too bad.
It's right there, bro. It could change.
Yeah, it's right there because everybody knows that they don't belong there. But they're like, shit, they made it this far.
Fair value of Eagles. 447. Chiefs are gonna take it. Yeah, Eagles seem overvalued. I will never sell on the Chiefs in light skin mo. Chiefs win. Kelsey proposes to Swift after the game. Oh my God, no.
Didn't they say this
They
last
did.
year?
But I'm predicting right now they finna break up. And then Taylor Swift is gonna make a song. They're gonna get all their millions, off of this. She's gonna make a song about it and whatnot. I don't know, man. But yeah. Chiefs are up on the poly market, 53%. We'll see.
Yes, we will.
It's part of the script. But positive note, positive post. We end the show on a positive note. It's not about looks. It's all about your energy, your aura, the way you speak and carry yourself. That makes you attractive and unforgettable. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay blessed. See y'all next week. Peace out. And Joe.